All right.
You got a listy?
Oh yeah, I got a big list today.
I don't make a list. I just fly by the seat of my pants.
Well, no, you don't make lists. You look over at me every once in a while and you're like, all right, Nabil, what's on your list?
Because that means I can't remember what I had in my head.
That's okay. Yeah. So the next time you ask me that, that just tells me that you just went blank.
Yes.
Fair enough. I'd like to start with a pitch out right from the jump.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine, if you will, right? You've been here with us on Free Comic Book Day, right?
Yeah, I work it.
You've worked. You've worked it. You
Yeah.
visited at it. You've been here. You obviously have been here for Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
I've been here for my God, it's going to be
strippers.
10 Free Comic Book Days.
See,
this
the
year.
problem with strippers, Nabil, is it goes against the demographic I'm trying to bring.
Can you still do midget tossing?
That might be cool.
Little person tossing.
I don't think you can call them midgets though anymore. You gotta call them.
I think little person is more awful than midget.
They prefer little person.
Maybe it's like a gender identification. We should just ask. Be like, well, how would you like to be identified? So I don't misidentify you. And then she can say,
are you a
Hi,
Zer?
I'm
a Zer midget?
Whoa.
What's a Zer?
It's another gender.
There's a whole new
gender.
I saw a list of this girl listed her pronouns.
Ooh.
It was 17 adjectives long. Zer Zim.
Don't
What?
scare off our Zers and Zims because
I'm not scaring. I'm inclusive to Zers.
I got DC Pride and Marvel Pride. I'm trying to pitch to other local businesses here.
Fair enough. I know.
So pitch me.
So the pitch for the
but
app.
not strippers.
Not strippers, because I don't need to pitch you on that. That's you offered that.
I know.
So, do you think that we could get a somebody gullible? I mean, happy enough that we could raffle off a day to work at the shop as one of the door prizes?
Who the hell would want to work here for a day with us?
Guess what?
Why don't you call it win slave labor for a day?
Yeah, well, I'm sure she's not going to do that because then their parents will probably be like, "I never."
My niece wants to work.
Here?
She asks me every time I see her.
Really?
The kids that come with Andy would probably say yes.
The artist dude?
Yeah. I mean, there are people, right? There's people that would.
Yeah.
Actually.
Do you know the alphabet?
Well, we sort of. Oh, listen. All right, we're still training this person.
Well,
what are we talking about?
We're jumping around.
We got somebody who works here on Saturdays now, and
I've met this person.
Maybe,
The girl with the
yeah.
music.
Yeah.
She seems like a nice girl.
Yeah, but the problem is
we have to have an alphabet conversation.
But it's not really her fault because she's using
a Greek alphabet. She doesn't know the American.
Here's the thing. Right?
She's using the real alphabet, and then there's
that accounts for some of it. But the part that doesn't make sense to me is when you're using the real alphabet, but the numbers still don't line up. So she'll put like firepower.
Right.
None of those were in the right number order.
Right.
It's just all firepower.
That's numbers, not not alphabet.
All right. Well.
So we got
alphanumeric.
Yeah.
Right. So, but we anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Somebody who's gonna work and help us for a day for free. I'm not gonna sweat them with alphabet questions.
Okay.
Right. We'll get them to do other things, but it's a day in the life, so they learn a little bit of everything. Sure, why not? I mean, that just makes that on a day that we would have vacuumed, or that becomes the vacuum day.
We'll take that under consideration.
I would like to take a DeLorean back in time and go through all the pitch L's and see if any of them have come to fruition. And I'll tell you right now, 0.0. I don't have a fucking freestyle machine. I don't have an arcade machine. What was
We're
the one?
working on the arcade.
I don't have a stripper here with a C-section scar.
Did you notice the hook on the swinging door?
That wasn't a pitch L. What? Oh, that was a pitch L.
That was a pitch L. That was a you pitched that to Al. Actually.
1.0.
Yeah. 1 point.
Of all the things.
Remember on Stern's 0?
Of the 37 things I pitched out, he did the one that you pitched.
What were some of the others? One was really off the wall.
I pitched him.
Didn't you want a hibachi grill or something?
Did I?
Do I remember hibachi?
We
Or some kind of.
hungry.
Oh no, you were gonna open a like a Mr. Beast Burger ghost kitchen. You wanted a ghost.
Oh, Ghost Kitchen in Ravenswood. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, then all our comics smell like grease.
I mean,
Yeah, but then I would just come in and eat everything.
All right, well, first of all, we vent. Second of all, I mean, there are worse smells.
You can't vent the
Meat grease is pretty great.
It's true. They should make a cologne.
Yeah, it's like baking grease.
Called grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the ladies who love burly, hairy men and what the fuck do they call it?
Yeah.
The checkered pattern, flannel.
Huh?
Flannel is a thing.
Yeah.
Gingham, maybe? Are you thinking
No,
gingham?
no.
No, gingham's like a tablecloth.
So those guys all like there'll be like a kit somewhere that'll be like the bro dude kit, and like it'll come with spritzes, the meat sweat flavor.
The Ultra Chad kit.
The ultra chip. Oh my
So-
god. You
so
can
there's
get
a
that at
guy
Spirit
outside.
Halloween.
Rattling the door and then looking.
Is he like?
No, he hasn't done that yet.
I'm going to do the pantomime. This is how it usually
But,
goes.
but how do they
Check
why
the
is it-
handle.
Why is it the first place they look the hour sign that
And
is taped right
he,
there?
he looked at it and now he's still looking at
No,
it.
I like the double jiggle. The jiggle, then
Huh?
and then maybe
yeah.
within the jiggle time, it fucking
Maybe-
automatically unlocks.
Maybe they don't realize they're not like cognizant of the time. They're just like, well, it says 3. Is it 3?
It's after 3, I'm sure.
Well, I think mom and pop sometimes are flexible.
Well, we were usually flexible the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's usually like, what was it, like 2:48? You're like, maybe like start flipping the
Well,
sign.
if I've sat here for
Yeah.
roughly an hour and the last person hasn't been in, we haven't waited on anybody an hour, what is 12 minutes going to do for me?
Not a whole lot.
No.
Maybe a school bus of tourists show up and they're dying for comic books.
Then I'd let him in.
But
Oh.
like, are those the kind of people you want to deal with?
No.
Is it like a tour bus of cheerleaders who want comic books, or is it like a tour bus of like octogenarians? I guess money's money, but
Yeah. We never took that road trip to see that comic shop.
none of
When do you wanna go?
none of us are dead.
Comic
We can still
Palace?
do it.
Where was it again?
I have no clue.
Haverhill, Mass or something.
Haverhill,
like
yeah. Is
Maybe.
that show still on? I haven't seen that in a long time.
Did we outlast them?
I don't know. That guy didn't look very good. He looked
Like dateable?
Glenn,
wise, or
I
just
think
like,
his name
or
was
like
Glenn.
health wise.
health-wise.
Well, she would date him.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure.
In the New York Minute.
So question for you. I know you, because obviously, like, you put me onto this. Have you watched all the John Wicks?
I have, yes.
Okay. So, in anticipation of John Wick 4, I have never seen the John Wicks until today.
Oh, nice.
Until today.
Nice.
So I powered through 1 and 2.
3 is not good.
It's probably necessary though. Like I
Yeah,
can't skip. I
but
can't
you-
see 1 and 2
like,
and skip 3.
1 is really good. 2 is not really bad. Not bad at all. And then 3 is sort of like, I'll watch it.
I mean, 1 is right up there in the pantheon of action.
It was pretty great.
movies.
I gave
Yeah.
it,
It's on Mount Rushmore.
When I wrote a review for it earlier today, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. There was I really one major gripe, and the rest of the movie was perfect.
what
What
was
was the
it?
gripe?
I thought, given what we'd seen through that whole movie, the way he was so quick to pick another dog at the end kind of seemed like a little.
That's it.
I'm saying though, like not having
Okay.
seen 2 or 3 yet, like knowing that the dog's gonna grow and be with him. But I'm just saying, just with 1. All right, you lost your wife, you got a new dog that you bonded with, and dogs got kicked. That I was like, yeah, seriously,
No, this is
different person.
this is another person.
Okay, and then
We should just stay open.
that's what our problem used to be.
Yeah, just
And
stay
then
open.
Fridays became till 9:30.
Yeah.
You can't do it every night. So people
I
gotta learn.
hate when animals get hurt.
Yeah, so do I.
All right. So speaking.
Short of Old Yeller.
I'm going somewhere with this. But go
I
ahead.
just
Yeah.
a quick
Yeah.
interjection. So the other night, I think it was last weekend, I was watching a movie with Angie, and she's like, "You want to watch this movie, Dog?"
Oh,
I'm
the
like-
one with
I'm
Channing
like,
Tatum.
"Yeah, Channing." I'm like, "No." I go,
It's kind of funny.
It's
but
a
like,
movie
it's
with
not supposed to be.
it's a movie with a dog." I go, "The dog's gonna die."
It
So
doesn't-
she went on doesthedogdie.com,
it doesn't.
and she says, "Nope, the dog doesn't die." I said, "Okay, we can watch the movie." I cried like a baby anyway. The dog does not die.
Yeah,
but
it goes through a lot.
I cried anyway.
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from with John Wick.
I'd like to make a quick aside.
Good.
Yeah.
On Instagram, I follow it's all dog pages. I love watching, and it's rescue dogs.
Uh-huh.
So there was this guy driving around St. Louis, and stray dogs, he was shooting them.
Oh my God.
They found 4 in one day with a 9mm. So this one dog, like just thinking about it makes you want to cry. I was like, I would like to catch that guy and just
Do that James Bond thing to him from Casino Royale.
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
bash his- yeah.
or just tee off on him because I think it's almost worse to do that than doing it to a human.
Yeah.
Because A lot of dogs are all just love, and they just give it up, man. And
You know the so I was on the board at the local humane society, so I've seen, all sorts of this stuff.
Yeah.
And you can beat a dog. Okay, you could kick the crap out of your dog. Throw it in a room, leave, come back 15 minutes later, and that dog's like, "Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, hey, I'm happy to see you."
Yeah.
Because that's dogs.
I mean, at some point they change.
At some point
But they can be brought back. Like some of
Like
these animals
I'm thinking
torture.
like the ones that were in like fight rings and stuff. Like their first reaction is gonna be like grr arg, until like you gotta work with them to like get them
right.
past
But
that.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
a lot of
I get you.
dogs are such a
Trusting.
loving,
They're very
trusting animal
Yeah.
that, and I'm not trying to be flippant. You can kick the crap out of a dog.
Don't-
Go
don't
out and get a cheeseburger, and when you come back, the dog's gonna be like, "Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, I'm happy to see you." And too many of these scumbags and
Like Michael
assholes.
Vick, piece of fucking shit.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah.
anytime you see those stories where like somebody found a dog on the side of the road because somebody just like let it out, like it boggles my mind.
I can't watch those videos.
No.
No.
I get, yeah.
But like so two John Wicks in and actually I'm gonna eat some humble crow on this one. I liked Ruby Rose in that more than I thought I was gonna.
Yeah.
What was the premise of the second one again?
So second one starts he's looking for his car because the car was still gone from the first one, and then like one of his buddies from the past comes and he's like, "Hey, you made this blood pact with me. Now I'm calling in. I'm calling in." It was like weird though because it's like, okay, do this thing for me and like our debts whatever clear, but like as soon as he does the thing, like the guy's like, "Okay, well now I'm putting a hit out on you." I was gonna like turn on you all along basically, and then like at the end, Ian McShane's like, "Don't kill him. You're gonna open up a world of shit for you." And he's like, "Do you know what you just did? I ended it."
And you don't go to John Wick for story really, but I'd
The
like a
story's
little
still
bit.
good,
Yeah.
but-
The third one's, from what I can remember, is really pissed.
That's the one they called the
Action's amazing.
Parabellum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Halle Berry's in it, remember?
Yeah.
And she's like this badass.
Something.
So
Yeah.
so I kind of I'm
And
starting
Halle
to-
Berry can do not much wrong in my book.
She could even do way more less wrong in 2001.
X-Men.
Now she can do a little bit more wrong,
Yes.
but
So but like
sexist.
what?
pig.
What? I said X-Men.
I said me. That's fine.
So like having watched these, and I'm from what you guys are saying about 3, this is probably gonna be right. I said to Joe earlier too that these movies kind of give me like Blade vibes. Like Blade 1 was really good.
Yeah, okay.
Blade 2 was like it started off with like Carrie.
Blade 2 better than Blade 1,
Really, you think so?
in my opinion. Yeah.
I think they were in descending order. Like 1 was good.
See, I'm 2, 3, 1.
Wow, that's wild.
Triple H is a vampire,
Terrible.
and the chick from Dazed and Confused
Parker Posey?
that dumps flour all over the little piggies.
Parker Fry?
Is it Parker
Fry
Posey?
Piggies?
Posey, yeah.
Parker Posey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, so 3 has got to be like the Blade Trinity of these. Like Blade Trinity was not good. Like that movie, they were keying him up for a spinoff.
Jessica Biel is so
Right.
goddamn
But it's
hot.
not a good Blade movie. It's a good whatever Wild Pack movie or whatever their fucking their name was.
Ryan Reynolds is incredibly annoying in that fucker too.
That was early in his career where he was coasting off being annoying. Like that's what people were hiring him for. Like because he did the same shit in Wolverine Origins.
But Van Wilder, very good.
He wasn't really annoying. in that.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like Rise of Taj, but I have personal reasons for that.
Waiting, one of my favorite comedies of all time. Thoughts?
Saw 1, never saw 2.
Fuck 2.
Still waiting.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was okay.
So where I'm trying to get to though, he was hard selling me on Ruby Rose, who at first I was kind of like, like the best thing I think I've ever seen her in was Orange Is the New Black. She was a okay Batwoman,
God, I can't. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. and at first I said to him because I'm thinking of like her from Batwoman, like the short haircut. Her hair actually looked better in this than I thought because like they kind of gave her like a curved look.
Yeah.
But
Sure. Whatever they call it.
yeah,
At barber school.
yeah, kind of.
A bouffant.
Yeah.
Maybe.
something.
Do you think that she could hold up a spinoff, like a 6-episode show or like
From this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's.
So you would I mean, Echo's going to be like that too. They're going to give her a show.
I'd rather
Definitely.
see that than Echo.
You think? But I'm saying, you think she'd be good? Like,
Yeah, let's pitch it.
The
Pitch it to him.
The only thing.
Pitch to Warner Brother.
The only thing that like kind of gets me right is she quit Batwoman because she said the stunts were too much for her, like her body, like she got hurt. So like, but how did you do this? Or
maybe they just sucked at Batwoman.
maybe that's entirely possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seeing her in this I don't know. I haven't seen 3 yet, but I think she could probably hold her own movie.
Because she's not in 3 at all, right?
I don't think so. I don't know what she's been in lately.
When I was looking up her IMDb earlier, when we were trying to figure out which came first, like it didn't look like anything like of substance. Yeah, like nosediving out of Batwoman kind of like probably like hurt her.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know.
When you're the titular character for a show and you're like, yeah, I'm out of here, and they're like, what do we do? Like,
because don't they have run contracts on certain episodes? And stuff?
sure, she probably, but like, you know what I mean? Like physical injury can like get you out of that stuff. Usually, if you say I got hurt on the job, like that's workman's comp type stuff. Like you can't make me hold up this contract if now I'm hurt. So
No.
I'm sure there's like riders in there for that, but I don't know. I thought I basically this is me
So
saying
you're pitching Al Ruby Rose in a spinoff.
this is me saying Al, you were right. She was good in this,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think she could hold her own.
I would watch it.
Is there any trilogy that's great, all 3 movies?
Trilogy that's great for all 3 movies. Harry Potter 1, 2, 3.
No.
I mean, they're all great, but...
Back to the Future. Yeah.
Rocky 2, 3, and 4.
Rocky 4, best Rocky.
That's not a trilogy. That's a,
I'm a
that's
Rocky.
a saga.
I'm a Rocky 3.
Clubber Lang.
Clover Line.
I have now since seen
LOTR?
Two Towers is just on walking, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
The whole fucker is done walking.
Yeah.
No, all the first one's world building, and the last one's like you get there and there's a huge fight.
Yeah, with the ghosts.
The middle one's literally just like walking and the shit that's going around, like going on with other characters to set up for 3.
Jaws 3D?
Jaws 3D is my favorite Jaws.
What?
Jaws 2 kind of sucked.
Sharknado 3D?
Sharknadoes. Any of the
Hurricane Heist?
I think there was like
Is that what
17
it's
Sharknadoes.
There's a movie from the people that made Sharknado.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They're like, it's Fast and the Furious meets Sharknado.
Yeah.
Because they gotta drive really fast cars to try to break into like an armored car during a hurricane.
That's an enigma to me that Fast and Furious is still going. It was like a joke, and then the joke became
wait.
real.
I don't get it.
Can I pop this one for him?
What?
So I went and saw Shazam.
How was it?
Shazam 2. I enjoyed it, but the critics and everybody else are shitting on this.
That
But
doesn't surprise me. Really.
Helen Mirren's on it, right? And she's like,
Is she naked?
God, I hope not. I
Why?
hope I missed that scene.
Why, she's a smoky.
Now or 20
Now.
years ago?
Right
Both.
now.
Nah, you can keep that. She's probably saggy, not smoky.
Give her some Geritol, you're rocking all night.
But she, at one point, she's sitting across from
Jared's off.
Yeah, she's sitting across from Shazam though, and he's like, "Listen, I know what this is really about. It's all about family." And like he's saying it to her, and like somebody brought up to me, like, you know, she was in Fast and Furious. I'm like, what? No, she wasn't. She's in fucking Fast and
I
Furious.
thought you were
9.
making a hereditary joke.
No, but she's in Fast and Furious 9, behind the wheel, driving a muscle car.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. It's crazy. So like that was supposed to be like a tongue-in-cheek thing because he's like saying it to her, who's been in Fast and the Furious.
What happens in Shazam? Who's the bad guy?
The Daughters of Atlas. So Atlas is like a god, and we find out the wizard.
Like the Greek god Atlas?
Yeah, the wizard like channeled Atlas's powers to the champion. Like when he like the
Wasn't Atlas the giant that carried?
kinda yeah.
Yeah. Carried the world.
But like part
on
of
his
the, part of
shoulder.
the strength or whatever came from Atlas, and the daughters of Atlas are pissed. Like Daddy's power got given to somebody else other than us.
Ah.
So at the end of Shazam 1, he breaks the staff,
Yep.
and the staff was apparently keeping like the god realm from being able to cross into this one. So now they're like, we're coming for you.
Who broke the staff?
At the end of Shazam 1, he breaks the staff in front of like
Who stabbed? Billy Batson broke it?
well as Shazam.
Shazam broke it.
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
He breaks it over his knee because he takes it from Savannah, and he does the thing where he gives everybody the powers. He's like,
Yeah.
"You want it? Come get it."
Oh, okay.
So it's Lucy Rue, it's Helen Mirren, and then there's a third daughter that they don't tell you up front because like they want
What was Lucy Liu wearing?
Wonder Woman armor type stuff. She's got a pretty face.
So Lucy Liu,
She's like
one of my favorite things about Lucy Liu was that at some point
she was on Futurama.
a few years ago, she was supposed to do a Charlie Chan remake, and I was all about that because Charlie Chan. I don't know if you've ever watched them. They're great old movies, but because
No,
of
I don't even know anything.
political. So Charlie Chan was a detective, and he had his number one son, and they like
Number one son.
It
Oh,
was
number
all,
one. Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, number one son.
Oh,
And then
okay.
all this, it was all, overhyped, fake accents and stereotypes and this and that. But the thing is so obviously they couldn't do that in modern times, but because Charlie Chan is considered racist, they canceled the whole deal.
And there can't be there literally can be no parody anymore or
No,
any kind of
nothing fun.
That probably would have been parody. That probably would have been straight like we're trying to do Charlie Chan.
Yeah.
So I mean they could just change the name, do it in the vein of, but where were we? We were talking about
Shazam,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shazam.
Did you see it in 40X?
Yeah, actually.
Was it freezing cold again?
No. There was a lot of Hispanic people at 10:30 at night watching Shazam on the premiere night. It was like a
I don't know how to take that comment, but
it was just factual. It just there
was
just
it
like,
enchilada night or something?
I don't know. It definitely wasn't nacho night.
Because you have a fellow Hispanic sitting
I
at
mean,
the table with us.
that's
there.
not very nice.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't
It's
go
racially
see it.
motivated. That
Yeah,
thing
that's
you
a hate
just-
crime.
They
You're
were
a hate
saying that they were
monger now.
speaking Spanish and they were like calling me like
Gringo Poppy.
Yeah, Gringo,
pretty much.
Blanco Papi.
kinda. I was like,
Look
"Alright,
at
whatever."
this
Hey,
cabron.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them said like, "Why is he there alone?" But in Spanish. Yo,
You should have said chingo tu madre.
yo, sabe, pequito español. So,
Más o menos.
más o menos, the plus and minus kids
Yeah.
from Teen Titans.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
That means I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it means.
More and less.
When I used to work at Home Depot, there was this Puerto Rican dude. He would just say god awful things to me in Spanish all the time.
Were you forklift certified at Home Depot?
Yes, it was. The Home Depot forklift, though. The aisle
The backward
Yeah.
looking. Yeah.
Then at the garden center, I had to get it.
I still need to get forklift certified.
Yeah, you ruined that whole deal.
You guys cannot come to my work.
You could
You
have done
don't
something.
work there. I got a card and everything.
God damn it.
I got
Yeah,
like
we
a
look
credit
official.
card thing.
Yeah, like it's embossed.
It's not embossed. It's print. It's not like raised.
No raised letters.
Oh.
No, which kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
I feel a little better.
Yeah.
On an unrelated note,
To forklift school?
to forklift school, our former president arrested?
Did he get? I don't think he did get arrested.
No, he's like wanted, quote unquote. I don't know, for hush money. Remember?
Well, first off, let's not get into politics because it's.
Why? We're all grown ups here.
Yeah,
First off,
I like it.
there's nothing.
Pull the chain and watch
there's
him go.
nothing. There's nothing wrong with him.
Paying off some
No, having
relations.
relationship with Stormy Daniels. Number
Sure,
one.
there is.
Number two, there was nothing wrong with him paying her to keep her mouth shut. Except they're claiming, I guess, that the money traces back to campaign finance, which I didn't see it, so I'm not sure.
They are
Well,
just
they're-
using anything they can
Right.
to get this guy.
Right.
They're not.
So-
They're not charging him with hush money payments. They're not charging him with adultery. They're charging him with campaign finance
Right,
a
Fraud.
violation.
right.
Yeah. 'Cause
Which-
you use campaign money to
Okay.
to pay somebody
But
for
here's
non-political whatever.
the thing though.
Yeah.
If he paid her and there was an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and
Disclosure
she
did.
broke the non-disclosure agreement, he should have.
Yeah. What happens then?
Well, theoretically, he would
The
have to sue her.
The contract usually says what happens. Like if you break, this happens. like in case of emergency break this fast.
Right, but the contingencies of the contract, he would probably have to sue her in order to get the money back, and knowing in some
She might
part,
have some money now.
huh?
She might have money now.
Didn't he give her $1 million
Well,
or 900,000 or something like
give
that?
you 900,000, so I'm not gonna spend it.
Right, but the thing, what I'm saying is if he sued her and got that money back or got a judgment, then there's no harm, there's no foul.
Sure.
So, and in reality,
So
what it is there's a whole group of people that like that guy, and there's a whole group of people that don't like that guy, and the same could be said for the guy who's in.
Anybody who's doing stuff.
The guy who's there now, or Kanye West, or whatever you want to call it. But the problem is that the group of people that don't like that guy are almost malicious in their need to get rid of him, and in doing so, they're doing all the things that they claim this guy did. Oh, he's racist. Well,
I think the proverbial they don't want to risk him being able to run again.
Well, yeah. So
That's why they're throwing everything at the wall.
Yeah, if you get a
Right.
criminal conviction, you can't run for president.
right.
Or you get pulled out of the race, essentially.
But
'Cause you
the
declared
more
candidacy.
the more they push, the more they push against him, and but then his backers, or his whatever you want to call it,
They get fervent.
They get more and more pissed off, because what happens is you basically have half the people telling the other half that they're wrong.
I
And
honestly,
so anytime this never happened, this never happened before,
No.
and
They say when it started, there's like a line of demarcation, and it was with the advent of the Tea Party.
It was at the advent of the Bruther.
It's when Obama was speaking to Boehner, the Speaker of the House, and then the Tea Party's like, "Listen, you don't talk to this guy. You don't do deals with him." He's like, "Wait a minute,
That's how government works.
Yeah, we have to do this." They're like, "No." They kind of say like that's where the high watermark was, and then it was all kind of. So whether it's right or wrong, I don't know.
So two things.
I just get very fired up when people. I'm trying to choose my words so that I'm and my thoughts here, but people, there's a group of people that I don't know how to, it's almost
it's hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy when you say. And it happens a lot of times with like rednecks or hillbillies or whatever, country folk, and they're backwards. Yet if you go to the country and you break down in your Tesla, the first thing that's going to happen is some redneck's going to come along with his pickup truck and go, "Do you need help?" And they're going to help you out. Okay, so when you're apple picking somewhere and you break down. And you're on a back road somewhere, you better hope that a nice, kindly redneck hillbilly comes along and helps you out.
And you're sampling wine in Cooperstown for the weekend.
Yeah. And it gets very frustrating
I'd
when
love to have somebody to go sample wine with.
when you basically have conservatives and non-conservatives, or liberals and conservatives, whatever you want to call it. And when one group says that the other group does X, they're essentially being hypocrites and doing exactly the opposite of.
We get you.
And it's just very frustrating to me.
I just want to paint you a picture really quick, and it's not about Trump. It's not about.
Well, you brought him up.
I did.
You shouldn't have.
I like doing it, but.
Wait, before you get into that, I wish Bill was here so I could needle him about it.
Well,
that's
good.
fucking explode.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
But I think they're opening a can of worms. If they arrest this president, then that means no. That means.
I'm not saying I was finishing your sentence for you. Like you're gonna say that you should do the other one.
No, every president, it takes somebody that was sort of on a pedestal and and you hate to say above the law, but think of all the crazy shit that JFK did.
Yeah. Well, really, what it is nowadays is it's more just like there's more people out there and more people who've got nothing better to do than like hold the magnifying glass and look at fine details that in the past nobody gave a shit about. You know what I mean? Like like before Twitter existed, people would have just said stuff and people would have remembered or forgot about it, right? But what I was gonna get at is like imagine if you will, not campaign finance thing. Only part about that bugs me, regardless of what politician does it, because I think like any of them should get like raked over the coals for this. If you, for example, when you used to work at the Humane Society board, right? People donate money to the Humane Society.
Yeah.
In theory, right? Yeah. If somebody donated money to that, and then you find out one of the board members is taking it and going and doing stuff with a lady, that's I think where some people get really upset because they're like, I donated to this president and he took my money and he went and did something.
I mean, I get that point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not regardless of like if he was conservative or liberal or whatever.
Right. In
that's
theory,
the only thing.
that I get it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I get that.
Theory, yeah.
And I would say the same thing about people like if they donated to Biden and then you find out later that he was paying for plane tickets for his son to go to Ukraine to go visit oil people and make money.
What nobody,
I mean? Same deal.
What people just don't.
Yeah.
I think they do get it, but
they kind of just don't care.
Left and right are exactly the same.
No, they're both parts of the same fucking bird.
It's really like it's like being a sports fan. You know what I mean? Like one,
yeah,
you're a fan of your team, you're a fan of your team.
Yeah.
The guy on the other side really like some monster because he likes the other team. I mean, maybe. No.
And before everybody could coexist, like, hey, you're a liberal, or you're a Republican, but you're still my. Now it's just like, F you.
Oh, I've seen like in the dating world, like when you're swiping on like Tinder,
sure.
they're like if you're this, swipe the other way.
Well, I can kind of see where, because you know, if you're getting into a relationship, you want your ideals to kind of.
But you can't.
But 25 years ago, nobody knew if you were a Republican or a Democrat.
Yeah.
And nobody cared.
Yeah, no. You could just get married to somebody, and like when you go to the poll, you whatever you're writing down, you're writing down.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a Bills fan. I got, you got to tell everybody up front. It's like we have to.
It'd have to be something like really huge.
Well, you have to have labels now, Al.
I joked around, and I had this idea.
Zer.
Yeah. And I forget where I was with.
Angie.
No, I was with Devin.
Oh, cool.
I think we were at a. I don't think I know what bar we were at, and I know how drunk we were. But I said to him at the time, I said,
choose his words again.
Yeah, I said it'd be a great idea if they could figure out, because social media was just coming out.
Yeah.
If you could have this thing that popped up, and this is exactly the horrible idea with this. What is it? The social, whatchamacallit scores.
Oh yeah.
You kicked a puppy, so your score goes
social credit score.
Social credit score goes down,
yeah.
Or you used gas and you didn't eat like a vegan, so it goes down. Whatever.
Yeah, you'd always wonder.
But
though,
it'd be great if like
just to make your score go up though. Like I helped somebody on the side of the road.
Well, no, it's the same thing that these giant companies do. Oh, we're carbon neutral. Yeah, because you bought all this other carbon positiveness from another company and sold the negatives to this company.
Yeah, you catched and released.
But it'd be kind of awesome if, in a way, like when you went to meet somebody, it'd really tell you like this thing would pop up. Like you'd have a special like.
There's a Black Mirror episode of that.
Yeah, you go and you go. Oh, likes cats, has horrible anxiety, bipolar,
The lady,
crack addict.
The lady loved her score, and finally she's like, "Fuck you!"
Oh man, I would just never date again after that, because it's not that like you lie, but like where's the like, all the stuff that you would learn talking to somebody or like getting to know them. It's all just like, bloop.
Well, that's
not
right.
interested.
Well,
bye.
You got. Well, not to be the bearer of bad news, but Nabil got broken up with the other day, so he's back. He's back on the market.
What was the sad reason?
Same reason as last time.
Not enough time.
He doesn't have enough time.
No. It was her. Doesn't
Oh, she didn't have enough time. Oh, yeah. But
my thing with that is I always come back to then why were you in the dating pool?
Yeah.
Are you going after similar women every time? Is there like a through line? No, it's hard to say. Really.
Yeah. So he's back on the market, and
I don't envy that position.
Right. So
I had a conversation with him about this the other day, and I'm like, And you too, even though like yours wasn't that long ago, but like you picked great times to settle down.
Yeah.
You
So
had to deal with all that shit.
I think Angie and I are together 25 years in April.
That's
I
all.
think it's either 24.
You
Anyway,
better get that right. That's one of those mile marker
I don't know.
anniversaries.
It's regardless. It's a long time.
Irregardless?
But no, irregardless is a dumb word.
It's not a real word.
But
Isn't it?
It's not.
there was a certain ritual and courting sort of thing that happened. You know.
Yeah.
And none of that shit happens because all you people want to swipe and go, oh, I've learned everything possible about this person.
I hate that. That's how it is. It's just that's just the world we live in.
I know, but
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. And
Because you're not getting the real picture of anything.
No, and that's when
No.
and the idea is like when you meet up
If
and
you
you
look
start
at-
seeing
if
each
you
other,
look at
you're gonna start getting that stuff that you couldn't get in a blurb.
so if you look at my Facebook profile, it's a picture of Conan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
Conan
yeah.
the Barbarian. Think about it.
He
It
should-
has nothing.
Really, honestly though, your profile picture should be the same one I used for you for my phone.
Which one's that?
Magnum.
Oh, the Magnum.
The day of with
Yeah.
the like
Wow,
Hawaiian
you
shirt.
and mid-70s Arnie have a lot of similarities.
Oh yeah,
What?
I mean, I'm jacked. and-
Arnie.
But the
it's
point
not
is
Arnold.
like just something as simple as that. You look at the person's profile picture.
Uh-huh.
Look like that person that hits us up about the Pokemon.
And not to
Does
mention
not look like their picture.
the filter
Oh,
technology
right.
too now.
Oh yeah.
Like the makeup filters they have for Instagram now.
Yo, have you seen the ones that have been going around on
Yeah.
TikTok? Like the crazy, like, hey, let me look like I was a teenager again one?
Dude.
The ladies are like freaking out because they'll split the screen. Like, all right, let's see what this teenage filter looks like. And then the top will show them as like teenage. They're like,
Well, like you having a kid, like kids that are older, like
Yeah.
I'm really worried about. Like, you basically have to tell your kid, like, I want to say, anything you want to post online, think about it again, and then don't do it, because you're not allowed to make mistakes anymore.
yeah.
Well,
Like if some of the shit I said when I was last week
Uh-huh.
was you would be, you
You're
know,
fucked. Yeah.
well.
there's no learning curve.
Think about this.
There's-
Starting at the beginning of the year, New York State, or I think it was last September, they changed the pistol permit, and you have to give them access to all your social media, and they go back 3 years.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not buying a pistol anytime soon. Maybe a shotgun.
How is that? What if you say you don't have social media?
Just lie, I guess.
How is that legal?
I don't know. Well, that's one
Or
of
what
the
if
things
you-
that.
Or yeah, like
you
what
know,
are they?
that's
what
a
if
gun
you-
law, Chris.
What if you
yeah.
forget like one of your like accounts, like for okay, here's my Facebook.
Well, like, I have
Instagram.
a-
I forgot that I had Snapchat because I don't use
Yeah.
it anymore.
I have Snapchat. I couldn't tell you the password or how to get
Yeah,
into
I
it.
I've been
I
on
deleted
Twitter
mine.
like 4 times. I've never
Yeah.
posted.
You know what I usually tell people when they ask me if I have Snapchat? I say no. I like remembering things, and either they like laugh and say "ah" or they say "oh."
Snapchat should just be called nudes.
Yeah, porn.
Yeah.
Why do you want
Yeah.
my my Snapchat? Just send me. We're talking on
Yeah,
text
just
or
send me a
Messenger.
nude.
Yeah.
or whatever you're gonna send me. Send
Because
me
they're like, oh, well, you can't take a screenshot. Well, I can take another phone and take a picture of that screen, you dipshit.
yeah, or they also make apps that can't tell when you take a screenshot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
Well, have you seen this new AI thing that like you can literally?
ChatGPT.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
Did you watch the South Park episode for that?
I watched a thing where a guy wanted Tupac to write
Yeah.
rap in Shakespeare's voice
Yeah.
about Ewoks.
So and you
It
just
was
put it into
perfect.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Just do
What's
yourself
GPT stand for? Okay.
but do yourself a favor, go on Hulu and it's like it's like the 4th episode of this season.
Okay.
It's all just like ChatGPT like
Yeah.
the girls all suddenly are like super happy with their boyfriends in 4th grade because they become so much more attentive. Fucking ChatGPT, you know. And then like
That's
somebody
good.
will like try to ask them details and they're like, "Oh, I fucking know what you're talking about." Yeah, you answered me the other day with this beautiful sonnet. Oh yeah.
But we're getting close to Cyberdyne systems. We're getting real close.
I hope they take over and just kill us all.
Here's the thing though, like
But
versus
those Boston Dynamics robots that
I
can't be
love
knocked
those
over.
guys.
here's the problem though with that movie, like there was still humanity to fight back with guns. Like the next generation is just gonna be like, Oh shit!
Yeah, you
Getting
better
a
hope-
laser.
Well, you guys don't see a lot of like. I see a lot of younger people, 18s to 22s.
Stop looking at 18-year-olds.
They're like,
Yeah.
they can barely function.
It's crazy.
Like when you talk to them, they don't look at you.
Yeah, it's
Like they're very listless and meek.
society is doomed.
No.
I mean, is that just what every older person said when you get older?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But the other thing is that you,
Life finds a way.
are you dealing with the hillbilly and redneck kids that are 18 and 24 that are out
No,
fixing their
he's
own
not-
trucks?
No,
and-
you know who I'm dealing with.
I know.
You're
I was
dealing
just.
with- you're
I
dealing-
was trying to get you in
He's
trouble.
dealing with
Yeah.
yuppies. I said it. He didn't.
Yeah.
Um,
You know who I'm dealing with, both.
So moving on from the let's
All
move
right.
on.
Yeah,
let's
I
talk
don't
about-
even know what
Let's
the
talk
hell.
about something fun now.
Yeah.
Egg rolls.
Yeah.
You
Are we
ready for
back-
this?
I'm ready for it.
We
So-
gotta set a date.
I'm gonna fuck my diet bad.
Me
Because
too.
each caloric intake of per egg roll is what?
I don't know.
It's got to be.
Better not to know.
It's got to be
Dude,
800.
it's just
Better not to know.
cabbage.
Just eat some. Take some laxatives before you start eating them. You'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, if you're serious, we gotta firm up a date.
We gotta do. We'll do that part off camera, and then we'll let
Oh,
everybody know.
the after
We're
show?
doing the Herkimer, right?
Yeah.
The Jerkimer.
How are we? Are we just gonna fill our plates with egg rolls?
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
go
we'll have
to
to
the
go
buffet.
do the same number at each time, right?
So I want a real count now. All the horse hockey aside.
You saying that to us? Shouldn't we be saying that to you?
Yes, you probably should.
What was your number for?
I don't know. Somebody better write it down. I know I know how many I can actually eat.
I think honestly, this is my honest to goodness. I think I can get 10 to 12. That's
Really?
where my
Really?
number's gonna be.
Man, I don't want to say my number now.
Because I've had
Are you going
I've
higher
ate-
or lower?
Higher.
I've-
but not
oh.
by a lot.
I don't, dude. Last time I think I said I could eat 80 Cheddar Bay biscuits or something.
We
like
remember.
I'm going with my Cheddar Bay biscuit number.
that. What was that?
You didn't have one. You just said I could do 2 more than
21?
Ryan.
Was it
Yeah.
21?
No, I did 24.
Yeah, but you said.
That's fucking.
But your number
that's
going
crazy.
into it was.
Oh yeah, two more
than Ryan.
2 more than Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
really more, it was
guarantee-
really 2 more than Nabil.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Oh.
I will not lose this.
Mmm.
I'm gonna go in with the right
Well-
mindset.
That's a really cool choice of words because all that really means is you're not going to get last place. You could get second place and you wouldn't lose.
I've clipped 4 egg rolls in under like 7 minutes at home, and then wish I had
That
like
seems
another
like-
5.
That seems like a lot of time
7 minutes?
for 4.
I don't. Well, okay, maybe.
I mean, because like it's like
And maybe a little bit of rice in between. I usually my
Yeah.
Chinese order is 3 egg rolls and a pint of fried rice, plain fried rice.
Yeah, maybe I should be concerned about this.
So what are you saying? 24?
Yeah.
Oh, 24? All right, let me change. Well, I wrote 2 more than Ryan, so that would
Yeah.
be 14.
Yeah, but I'll do 24 just to make it fair.
Really, it's really like
You want to know what my
Lou
number?
Gehrig going up against Babe Ruth.
You know,
in these.
you want to know what my number was before I crossed it out and wrote 8?
What? Let me guess. 17.
15. I think I could do 15.
You're going to 8, you lowballer?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
He
Yeah.
right.
likes to set the bar low so he
Yeah.
looks like the man.
Yeah.
And the myth, the legend. In that case, except no substitutions. Are they? Do they have multiple kinds there? Or is it just like?
I think it's
Egg rolls?
one bin of,
Okay.
yeah. And I think they might have spring
They
rolls.
do
in
have
there.
spring rolls, but we
Yeah,
gotta be
but we
clear
gotta
here.
go-
We're not doing spring rolls.
No.
Now,
I think two spring rolls should equal 1 egg roll.
oh,
Let me tell you something. I think eating spring rolls would be harder
I love spring rolls.
because
I would eat
of
more
the
spring.
grease.
They're crunchy too.
I would eat more spring rolls, just in terms of me liking them. Because I mean, it's
And
Japanese.
we're okay with sauce?
Sauce?
No.
Duck sauce.
No sauce.
What?
No,
what
because
the-
you're coating your shit.
That's what the egg rolls are.
No duck sauce, dude.
What
Come
about
on,
the red
bro.
sauce?
No sauce,
sauce.
dog. You can't lubricate your shit.
We had sauce for the other thing.
No, we didn't. There's no
I
sauce.
wanted it,
He
but we
wanted
didn't.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
What did you
sauce.
want?
Garlic butter, I think. That actually probably would have been great.
I want those really bad right now.
Did you ever see little cups that they give out at like Domino's or like
Yeah,
like of garlic butter?
yeah.
Yeah, I could have used some of those.
No sauce though.
No sauce.
Whatever.
I could, the trays of sesame chicken, like the I could eat a whole one of those.
What the fuck is this guy's problem? You just can't stop yourself.
Sesame chicken, I can eat a whole one of those.
Jesus Christ.
If I know we've went over this before, but if you had one food that you alone could absolutely dominate, is your deal, what would it be?
Chinese pork buns.
Okay.
Have you ever seen those? It's like a hot dog wrapped around like sweetbread.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dominate?
Like
Like
nobody's touching it.
Every time I buy those, I always want more. Like I've yet to find an amount that I bought that sated me.
It's like Pandora's box.
Well, also I buy them in Syracuse, and they only ever have a couple.
Oh, that reminds me. We went to mine's McDonald's chicken nuggets. I could do 500. I could do an easy 500. Easily.
The only time I really want those is at like midnight after I've been out drinking.
So I went to Chick-fil-A in Syracuse last weekend.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got the chicken nuggets.
The grilled or regular? They do grilled chicken nuggets there.
I got the regular.
Okay.
But you know what I noticed about that? You don't feel sick from eating that fast food. Like it's like.
Like feels like normal food.
Yeah, it feels more clean than like a KFC or a Popeyes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's your fucking food, dog?
I don't know.
He's playing coy, I think.
Mac and cheese.
I like shovel foods. I call them shovel foods.
Just
Stuff
shovel.
like macaroni and cheese, like oatmeal is a shovel food where you just can
I had a
rice.
I had a shovel food like that last night at Rogers.
What?
So Roger's claim to fame, like the dish that he makes really well, is broccoli cheddar soup. And it's like thick, and there's like chunks of broccoli and like carrot and stuff.
Yeah,
in
you
it.
lost me at broccoli.
It was good.
I'm an asparagus guy. Love asparagus.
You can have mine.
Not a big fan.
No,
It's got to be the thin,
yeah.
not the super thick.
I gotta like zhuzh it up with a lot of things.
Oh no, yeah, I need butter,
Yeah.
bacon,
And garlic.
and garlic
Yeah,
and
so
salt.
you
and
like
pepper.
butter, bacon, and garlic.
Usually, like you throw it in like a pan, like and slide into the
Yeah.
I would bake it with like some like
Yeah.
I could do that, but like it's never gonna be my first choice. It's like somebody's telling me they like asparagus and I'm having them over for dinner, and I'm like, okay.
Then your pee
That's on
stinks
me.
for like 3 days. I want to know why this motherfucker ain't coming to with something. He's hiding something. What are you hiding?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd like to eat.
He can't pick
No,
one
he's
thing.
keeping
That's
like
his
the
thing.
secret. No, I see the look and I see the twinkle in his eye.
see
He's
the-
got.
You
He's
see
got
the
a,
want to in his eyes?
yeah. He's got a thought.
Like
there.
sandwiches, I could like eat 100 sandwiches.
Like regular white bread sandwiches.
yeah. What do we got?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah, I could eat.
You ever eat fried peanut butter and jellies?
Oh yeah,
Fuck!
No.
grilled cheese.
Do it like a grilled cheese.
Butter on
Pancakes.
the outsides.
Ooh, yeah,
Mm.
pancakes.
What about
Pancakes.
what about?
Pancakes you can't eat a ton of. 'Cause those fuckers are.
Here's an idea, and this is me coming up with this totally on the fly.
This ought to be good.
No, you guys all got air fryers, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I do.
If I want to fry things,
You just
I
fry
have
it.
this
You
thing
just fry
called oil, and I fry it in oil. Because I'm a man.
You still use oil in an air fryer, just a really
You take-
spritz amount.
You take a piece of like white bread, right? You put the peanut butter, the jelly, but just one piece, not like two to make the sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
and you like ball it,
Ah.
and you
Ooh,
stick that in the air fryer.
peanut butter
That's
jelly
called
balls?
uncrustable. You
Yeah, but
nim
homemade.
that? Okay.
Well, no, I didn't rip the crust off. I just balled it with the crust. It's like when you make mashed potatoes without taking the skins, because some of that's good for the consistency. You ever have that with the skins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could eat 47,000 Uncrustables.
I wasn't
In
allowed
one
to have those
sitting.
as a kid.
No, why?
It's
My
the
mom-
devil.
Yeah, my mom didn't like all that like commercial shit. She's like,
Yeah,
I can
mine
buy
didn't
you, I can buy you the bread, the peanut butter, the
Yeah.
jelly for less than the
Yeah.
cost of this box.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand, but
I would.
You know,
I,
you
you know
want
what
what you
I never had, I still have never had it, is the goober, where it's the peanut butter and jelly in the one jar.
Oh, I've never had that either.
Yeah.
You know what my mom would never get me is Gushers. So when I started getting my own money, I would go to the grocery
Yeah.
store and buy boxes of Gushers and just sit and eat the whole box. I buy like 3 boxes, just eat
Yeah.
every single one.
So, years ago, I was working. I got picked up by one of our customers to work for him, but like I was still working here too, and I like was doing my couponing, so I'd like buy like I'd get snacks for like cheap, and like everybody in the office was like, oh my god, Nabil's got fruit rolls, Nabil's got like gushers, like whatever, and then like at a certain point, people would be like, here's some money, turn this into however many like whatever I can get. So there was one kid that just loved gushers too. He was just like, all right, Nabil, here's $20. How many gushers can I get for this?
Well, have you watched that show on Netflix? Me and my wife watched. We binged it in like one day. They make it's like a cooking show, but they make famous snacks.
No.
They make like Ho-Hos, Oreos, Cheetos, and they got to get as close to as possible.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's called Snack. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
I've asked you about it, but maybe you've seen it. Have you watched that show with it's like a true crime documentary about like Jared from Subway? I don't know what it's
No,
on. It's
I
on,
watched a bunch of about him on YouTube though.
It's
That
like
guy was really
it's like a
deranged.
3-episode thing on like Hulu or Netflix or something where it's like, you know, whatever happened to him plus like pedo plus like
Yeah.
all the bad shit.
Yeah.
I can't watch that. I want to see this guy fall.
Why?
Yeah, he was into some
Because he
deep.
was into some real fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
he's
he worked
Tony
at,
Stark. I like him when he's on his back foot.
he worked like in a like an adoptive place, and he was like molesting a bunch of the kids there
Oh, that ain't cool.
that had lost their parents and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like molested like hundreds and hundreds of kids.
That's not great. It's like the
They showed
Like,
him.
is it better?
They
if
showed him
you-
his $5 foot long.
Oh my god.
Is it
Hey,
better?
That's
Is
terrible.
it better to molest just one kid or like a whole bunch?
You're getting us canceled. Why are you?
I'm just asking.
0 is the number.
I'm gonna go with a whole bunch probably on that one. If I had to, it's worse. You said.
Oh, worse?
Didn't you say worse?
I said better.
Oh,
I meant
oh.
worse. So what,
Oh,
sure, whatever.
shit.
I guess that's a perspective question. Yeah.
Just because, like, you know, I have people in my family that were molested, it just fucks you for your whole life.
Oh, yeah.
So
You
here's the thing. It's kind of one of those universally hated things because you were a kid, you've had kids.
Yeah, nobody's
like-
ever going to stick up for a pedophile.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's why like
That's why
they're
they get
universally
killed by
hated.
other wackos in prison.
How some of them make it out is beyond me. Little shameless plug time, even though we're not being
Ooh, shameless plug time.
even though we're not being paid for it, but we're gonna have fun at this. I think this is the day that me and Al are gonna get this crunch wrap with the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
you want to
crunch
come down
wrap.
and hang out with us?
Lunch wrap.
Crunch wrap. I want a crunch wrap supreme
Yeah, you know, like from Taco Bell.
from Taco Bell.
Yeah, but instead of the nacho cheese, he wants them to put mac and cheese in it. And the
From
Taco
the
Bell,
KFC side.
Taco Bell in Herkimer is a combo wombo. It's KFC Taco Bell in one.
Do they intermingle?
Yeah. The menu's a
Yeah.
double-sized menu when you're at the drive-through.
Will they allow you to do that?
I don't
Well,
know.
we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
Well, you could just buy it and do it ad hoc.
Yeah, well, why? They're getting paid to do that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
ask them
want-
to do it.
Yeah, I want that.
What if
to
they
do
go,
it.
no, sir,
I'll
it's
say-
against the rules?
I'll say,
God
can I,
damn it.
I'm gonna say, can I speak to your manager?
Karen?
It's Nabil, but so Saturday, me and Al are out of the shop. We
You're
were
going to that show, right?
showing Herkimer.
I thought when you originally sent me that text message, it was Daryl, and I was super excited.
I-
and then I looked
yeah.
closer, and it was Doc Good, and I'm like,
Daryl Strawberry?
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Maybe Wade Boggs.
Because I bring up, why is Wade Boggs always your go-to?
It's the only sports guy
Why?
he knows. I
Why
think.
isn't he yours? That's not true. My favorite
'Cause
Yankee
he's a fucking
is somebody
Red Sox.
else.
Who?
Paul O'Neill.
Oh,
You know why he's my favorite Yankee?
Mr. Baseball.
No, he used to get in fights.
Oh.
He used to argue with umpires. He didn't agree with calls. I loved seeing that shit when I was a kid.
I did
That's what got me into hockey.
Paul O'Neill's good.
But
Yeah, that sounds like a total gut bomb, that mac and cheese joint.
it's
Plus,
gonna be
the
great.
consistency is going to be weird.
Well, I mean, like it's gonna be like any weird
Yeah.
food you see, like
Yeah, but
like
if-
on like Facebook Reels.
If mac and cheese is too squishy,
Yeah.
no dice.
So here's
I
the-
need an al dente noodle.
So here's what
Thoughts?
happens. You know how this
Yeah.
thing's assembled, right? So it's
Yeah.
like this massive burrito thing. They put like 2 tostada shells
Yep.
with like the meat, the lettuce, tomato, and then on the outside is the cheese.
No tomato.
But
I
the
don't-
Supreme, I
Supreme
think
is
has
sour
sour
cream.
cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
So, but either way, you got all those things, and then they close it and they put it into the thing that presses the quesadilla.
Yep.
So it's gonna be nice and crisp.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Ooh, Taco Bell quesadilla, though?
Yo, they hit, but they're too expensive now
Yeah.
for like nothing. Like
Yeah.
it's like $7 for
Yeah, like I
alone.
could easily clip 60 of those in a rip.
Yeah,
You know what I use? You know what I
those
really?
my cousin's
60 full joints, not
Yeah,
fixed
yeah,
60 pieces.
Nice to know what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
used to do when I was a fat guy, big
fat.
giant. Not that I'm tiny now, but when I was a
giant.
big giant fat person,
Mm.
I could take down like a busload of fillet of fish.
Oh my god!
What do we? What denounce busload? Like enough for of one in each seat, or
Yeah.
like filled from
Yeah.
floor to ceiling?
One in each seat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
easy.
So like about 40?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Here's what I used to
It's a
do.
lot.
I used to get.
You couldn't eat 40 filet of
Listen,
fish.
I
You
used
could,
to get.
but then you fuck himself
listen.
up.
I used to get 4 fillet of fish, a double quarter pounder with cheese, large fries, and of course,
A shake.
Diet
Coke.
Diet Coke.
all right.
I like
for.
Diet Coke
Alright.
tastes better than regular Coke.
Here was
It's
the
got
deal.
that aspartame to it.
Here's the
I'm
deal.
in love with
I
the
would
zero
eat.
now.
I would eat. It was like fillet of fish with the quarter pounder in the middle, so I'd eat 2 fillet of fish on the way home.
You got McSurfingers?
No, I didn't put
Oh.
them together.
Oh,
But
okay.
I would eat the 2
Did you
fillet.
have your ashes at least then?
Huh? I would eat 2
I just
fillet
made
of
that up. I wonder
fish.
if that's a
Yeah,
thing.
I'd eat 2 fillet of fish on the way home.
Uh-huh.
Then when I got home, I'd eat fillet of fish, the quarter pounder, and then the other fillet of fish.
Plus the fries.
Plus, yeah, the fries. Yeah, no, that's no problem. Yeah.
Then when I brought this pussy to McDonald's when we went up north,
Yeah.
he couldn't even clear a 20 piece.
I was trying to be good. I didn't want to show you up.
We weren't in competition
Where were
that
you going
day.
up north for?
No, we went down south actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going down south for.
It was a nightmare.
We took a road trip. A boys' night out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need those.
I just need to get
Here's
out
the
of-
thing:
I
we're
need to
driving
get out of the house.
We're driving back
Yeah.
from the mid.
Oh, fuck!
almost the middle of nowhere. Okay.
I forgot about this.
If anybody, so we went to Oneonta to look at some comic books, and on the way back, we were coming. You come down 205, and then I forget what the little road is that leads back over to 28.
No, it was my boat.
And so we're on the little road. I forget what the route is, but anyway, it's just
Dark
little,
as shit.
It's dark as shit, and something grabbed a hold of me tightly
Feels like a harpoon daily
and
and
nightly.
nightly.
No,
Dude.
something.
It was a fucking pterodactyl.
It was a chupacabra with wings or something.
It was it was the Jersey Devil mixed with a chupacabra, a pterodactyl.
It was I'm still afraid.
It had a wingspan of 17 feet.
Yeah, or like 12 McNuggets. No, we were.
Maybe I was high
seriously.
on McNugget sauce.
You probably were.
Seriously,
It was
we're
a regular
coming.
Szechuan.
Here's the other problem with
Yeah,
this
I still
fucking
Hot
guy.
mustard.
I still got
He,
some of those.
he doesn't do condiments. This is why I have a problem with the egg roll. I like a condiment. How could me eating more?
It's
Yeah.
a lubricant
I need
agent.
sauce with nuggies if I'm doing a nuggie.
But okay, so why can't we have sauce with the egg rolls?
I'm having a nuggie eating contest.
What about the hot mustard with the egg rolls?
Listen, I can make a concession for if you want fucking sauce, dude. All right.
Anyway, we're on this fucking road, and this Sasquatchian bird flew.
And dude,
over-
it wasn't a quick thing.
It was quick.
No, I was going 20 miles an hour.
Did you have an open roof that it grabbed him?
It was gonna rip the roof right off or something. I think this
Dude,
thing flew over the car like in slow motion, and
Did the eagle have talons?
Yes, it was like woof. We could
You-
feel.
You felt the reverberation from the wing
Yeah,
flap.
it was the creepiest, weirdest thing I've experienced
literally-
in a long time.
How many
We looked at
edibles
each
did
other
you
like
have?
this, and we're like,
I'm like, did you see that? He's like, see that? I felt it.
I was white as a ghost.
You're
I
pretty
still
white.
have talon scrapes through my hood. And that fucker's a lease. Honda had to replace my hood. No, okay, I'm embellishing there. But this
Yeah.
thing was
And we're like,
alien in nature.
and we're like in the middle. You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
There's
so
no
nobody's
fucking.
gonna believe you.
We're
Yeah.
in buttfuck, Idaho.
There's no lights. There's nobody else
Like
on
West
the road.
Edmonston or something.
Yeah, East Jesus.
Yeah.
East West Edmonton at the same time.
It was like the get the banjo ready, pretty mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then this pterodactyl
probably-
Jersey Devil came
it's
out.
probably Baymax.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. What,
The alien from Big Six? Or
Yeah.
that white thing?
Yeah.
This thing had fucking wings and talons.
it was.
He had
It
wings
was,
once he put on the armor.
Whatever.
it was fucked up. Anyhow,
All right, so
Supremely fucked up.
Ryan now's.
We should go back and try to find that thing.
find the Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil in West
in
Edmonton.
West Edmonton, New York. Let's make sure we're.
Yeah, so
Put
we're
that
going
out
to be at the Crunchwrap Supreme show.
Yeah, we're doing a real bad
Saturday.
job of promoting this. So this is it's a card show at
Just cards?
cards.
Yeah.
Sport cards.
Well, we're going to be there, so I'm bringing comics.
and pops.
And pops.
12 to 4? No,
Yeah.
Why,
9
you want
to
some more
3.
pops to
9 to 3.
9 to 3 at the VFW. Yeah, we did buy some more pops. We haven't put them out yet, though. We're just going to take them straight to the show.
Ooh, I got some I could get rid of. They're all pricey, though.
Talk to us after the show.
Yeah.
See how well we do.
After this show?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Saturday.
I was talking
It's
about
2 days.
after the Saturday show. But, yeah.
Or after this show, and then we can talk about after Saturday's show.
I'm saying you could bring some of them to the show, right? Or you got enough?
Well, we'll talk after the show.
Roger.
Roger that.
What else we got?
So cards is still a big.
I guess.
I thought they dropped off a little since.
I mean,
the
we're not bringing
COVID
sports
thing.
cards, so we weren't going to be appealing to the specific demographic. But what usually happens, you imagine, it's something like that, right? Is like dad's bringing the kids, and dad cares about sport cards, and Tommy
Kids.
and Billy like Pokemon.
Yeah.
When I was doing
That's
party,
where we're going to niche.
when I was doing party favors a little too heavily, I sold a Will Chamberlain rookie card that my grandmother had given me to Colino. And I've sent him like 50 messages since then, just asking if he still had the card, if I could buy it back. He's never responded. But
Why don't you go fuck him up?
He's hiding.
no, but if he's at that show,
Oh,
I
maybe.
would love to.
Yeah, he's a trunk guy now.
Because it was only worth $100. It wasn't in good shape. or
Yeah.
anything, but
We'll
Probably
still.
sold it.
maybe.
He's not really prone for holding everything.
No. But he actually, when I did it, he went out of business like within the next 6 or 7 months. So I was like, but who
Yeah.
knows? He probably liquidated. I mean, he had a ton of stuff there.
You know, I never thought that. I mean, I always lived playing there. I never thought I'd be running tournaments.
You know, dude, I was there every Friday with Tony Del Vecchio and Derek mentioned they played Magic every Friday. I would go and hang out.
I wasn't playing Magic back then.
Oh, you weren't?
I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Because it's like a steady progression. It's like if you're like a 10-year-old, you're playing Pokemon.
It's like starting with weed and then you're sucking dick for crack.
Kind of,
Yeah.
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 But then at like 13, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and then actually it's one of my exes got me into Magic. She was a Magic player, and she was like, "Oh, you don't play Magic?" I'm like, "No."
You should have known right then.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
must have been a keeper.
Yeah.
What was her name? Black Lotus?
Same.
Way to fuck it up.
What are you talking shit outside our
Yeah,
door?
somebody's talking shit out.
Yeah, these fucking fat bastards don't have the fucking store open.
Yeah, time to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, seriously, dog.
So, this one's maybe not controversial for you guys. But
I could
like,
eat a dump truck full of gushers.
A dump truck.
That's pretty good. You ever worry about like somebody trying to eminent domain your shit? Like somebody trying to open a business or do something and like it would like take your house away?
I actually have a situation that's pretty close to that. I had a trooper pull me over, like maybe like 10 or 12 years ago. He had his hand on his gun. He goes, "Give me your name." And I told him, he's like, "Give me your social security number." I'm like,
Hell no.
"Why do I have to give you my social?" He goes, "Well, I'm checking for warrants." So there's a I'm Ryan M. Geary. There's a Ryan S. Geary, born in New York with my same birth date. And this guy's
Somebody still out there?
a big fraudster.
Don't look with it.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on out there.
Don't look with it.
Are they bitching you get in, or is it a
Yeah.
haircut? People?
No, it's probably a haircut.
To do what?
Like eminent domain your house?
Not mine. Not
So
mine
this guy
too.
would just fuck. I would get credit calls all the time because he would
Yeah.
fuck people over. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a worry.
So there's a house
Yeah.
getting. It's not eminent domain yet, but they. So there's a Stewart's opening in South Utica, and the holdup for them was,
Whereabouts?
well, you know where Raspberries is.
Yep.
But for some reason
Is
they.
that Hess still open?
It's a Speedway, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't. Yeah. So they, for some reason, needed the house on the corner. I don't know why. They need the house on the corner in order to like expand the already massive parking lot that's there.
Yeah, because that's a
That's a
huge
huge
lot.
That's always been a way too big lot for what
yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna put a Stewart's in there. I don't know if I'm a Stewart's guy because
I like Stewart's, but I don't think I needed a Stewart's where there was already a place across the street. I definitely don't think they needed an eminent domain, a house for it though. I mean, they didn't, but like, I was talking to Roger about it earlier, and I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, this is a gas station. So there's no way they would win an eminent domain. Like
Describe to me what eminent domain is, because I guess I'm
they
not.
go to the city and they say, "We need this property."
Oh.
Force the owners to sell it to us.
Yeah.
And for certain things, they'll say yes.
Remember at the mall where that Sears garage is that's never been used?
Yeah.
So my buddy Sean Brusso had a house there.
In the swamp?
Yep. There was 2 houses there, and they offered her like $120,000 for this house. Was a dump.
Back
Maybe
in
we're
the, must have been what, 80s, 70s?
no, mid 90s when they built that garage.
Okay.
So they offered the money. She said no. They came in and condemned the house anyway. She didn't get a penny for it.
Yeah.
So that's like an eminent domain.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. And see, and that's the same kind of thing. Like, I think to myself, like, how could, as a Sears, like, what's your priority that you get to go to a town and say, I need this more than the people that live here?
And it just sits vacant
Well,
for
now-
how many years?
Yeah.
20 years now?
So, I mean, putting that Stewartson across the street will probably bankrupt that Speedway because, like, that Speedway is tiny as hell. Like, the little, it's like got a little box,
Yup.
like, walk-in thing.
Always has.
I worked there when I first moved back to Utica from college.
A guy used to always sell cigarettes underage there. We used to go there constantly. I was an older guy with gray hair.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But
And a mustache.
the idea, the
Yeah.
thing to think about is, you go to a Stewart's, they're gonna have 3 or 4, maybe 5 people there on a shift, and they're open usually from 6 in the morning till
11.
midnight. Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
so they're probably gonna employ, I don't know,
20 people.
probably 12 to 16 people per day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and the amount of tax dollars that you're going to get from the people stopping there to fill up with gas,
Mhm.
and it's a benefit for the
I just don't get how many car washes there are now.
car
Like,
wash
how can
thing
how can these places make money, that much
the
money?
car wash thing is it's a front drug laundering.
Dude, you see them like opening up constantly. Every month you see a new one.
Somebody said they're going to tear down the Panorama to put one up.
That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's another Hoffman's because we don't have one in Utica. You know, there's one in New Hartford, there's one in Yorkville, there's one in Rome. There's not technically one in Utica.
Best car wash on planet Earth is Clinton Car Wash.
Yeah, that's where I pay for my subscription.
Yep.
I don't even mind the extra drive. It's a nice.
I haven't
drive.
washed my car.
I do my vacuuming.
Did you get a new car?
No, he's.
No, I had to borrow my mother's car because something's wrong with it. But I haven't washed my car probably in 10 years.
Yeah. I think.
That's not true. I got some bird. You know how sometimes birds will eat something like purple and it shits purple goop on your car?
Yeah.
I had to wash that off one day.
Actually, that's bird ejaculate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, gross.
That alien eagle,
Yeah.
they jack
That's-
off blue, purple jizz.
Seem to know an awful
jizz.
lot about it.
I don't want to tell you why.
I kind of want you to tell me.
I
about
went back there that night and he
Well.
fucking raped me. He flew around. Okay, so I come out to look for the fucker, right? And all of a sudden you're like, yow! And he grabs me and lifts me into the air
Was
and
this-
starts flying.
This,
And he
this
takes
sounds
his
like-
talon, pulls my pants down,
With
and
his talons.
I'm hanging off, and he's raping me while I'm just hanging, while he's flying. Then he
This
just starts
sounds like-
projectile jacking off.
It sounds like how COVID was created. You were the one who fucked the pangolin, weren't you?
Pangangolin?
Pangolin. I think the
Oh.
only thing that would really win me on the Stewart's though is if it was 24 hours. I would love
Dude,
it 24
fuck
hours.
Stewart's, burn dairy.
If they're 24 hours, that's where it's at. I want 24 hours back.
What do you need 20? Why are you out at a time?
Yeah,
What do you need past 1 o'clock in the morning?
A Slurpee.
So go to Fast Track. It's a quarter mile down the road. That's 24 hours.
I'm lazy.
Go to break into Shinatries.
I'm not trying to be a felon.
You don't grocery shop at Shinatries, do you?
I do not.
It's too fucking expensive.
There's
Like
nothing.
a box of Cheerios is $47.
There is absolutely nothing I need from there that I can't take the extra 2 or 3 minutes down the road to Price Chopper.
Do you ever get their fresh fried dough on Sunday mornings?
Shinatries?
Yeah.
No, I do it either from Salvatore's or Maria's.
Go to Shinatries.
Maria's
it's
has the
it's a
fried
cheat
meatballs
code.
too, though.
Man, fuck those fried meatballs, dog.
It's 12 for $12. It's fucking great.
Go to the Auburn for fried meatballs.
The bar around the corner from the Chinese place that's run by Indian guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep
My
that
buddy
in mind.
Benny owns. It's a good joint.
Oh, hey, Benny.
Utica Cop.
Okay. Any fun stuff going down in Herkimer? We hear any more from Gunlaw?
Nah, I had a whole meeting with them. It's just.
Is it going good?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like they've got all kinds of crazy shit going on with their head of the village, and like she's like doing like
Weird stuff.
unscrupulous things.
Yeah.
Sexual things?
No, like financial, like like slush fundy stuff.
Is this stuff that should be said on a?
Yeah, it's
Is
public. It's public.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, she's not.
Yeah.
She's like not responding to comments from like
Is she a
every news
smoky?
outlet.
No.
Because it's cool when super hot chicks get into office and they just do wild shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
we talking like Palin?
There is something about Sarah Palin that gets me in the nether regions. I won't lie.
Something that warms up that Alaska night.
Yeah. But ever since the alien bird raped the shit out of me, I haven't been able
The
to.
Jersey
think
Devil?
Yeah.
We got to go back.
No.
I can't go back, dude.
He's got night
I
terrors.
got PTSD.
If you had to like curb this PTSD with like a candy bar, what would it be?
Oh,
You
shit.
you walk
This is
in.
a very
Well,
this is a very delicate question.
Let me paint you a picture.
Yeah.
You head back down towards Cooperstown and like you walk in. You already know Stewart's.
24 hours.
I wish.
Okay.
And you're like,
It's a perfect world.
yeah, perfect world. And you're like, you're starting to have like the shakes because you're thinking about this like horrible experience, and you're in the candy aisle. What are you grabbing?
There's a new cheat code. I haven't had it since I started my fucking
You
shit
got
diet.
it. But this is
Salted caramel Twix is ridiculously good.
You can't ever say anything bad about a Twix.
Have you tried the salted caramel?
No.
Have you tried the left and right?
No, I'm only a right guy. I throw the left
They're
out.
the same fucking thing.
They are?
Yeah, they are. It's a fucking joke.
Well, and I'm also, if push comes to shove, I'll eat a payday, but I'm a Swiss roll guy if I really need to go that route.
That's not candy. That's a
Huh?
that's a baked good.
Oh, I could eat about
Ooh.
7,000. I could eat about 7,000 Hostess cupcakes.
The orange ones?
Orange
No, they're
chocolate.
too.
Yeah, it don't matter.
They have
I
lemon,
want a real number. How
they
many?
have lemon ones now.
I could take down a box that has 12 in them, and that's single serve.
I could probably down a mega box of the mega pack box of oatmeal creams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The double joints?
I prefer single, but I would
I
eat
do
the
too.
double.
Yeah. There's too much cream.
Yeah.
Then you get the cream all over your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you go to get like a Kleenex or something. You start cleaning
It's
it.
like
Then you're wiping your mouth
it's
off.
kind of like Captain Crunch because it's all like stuck to the top of your mouth. The cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream gets stuck to your mouth a lot.
Yeah. What about you, Al? Same situation. Ryan pulls in. He's totally lucid, but you're freaking out from this pangolin attack.
The flying pangolin.
Yeah, and you're like, man, I could really use that.
Candy bar.
Candy bar specifically.
Candy bar specifically.
Yes.
Depending on what you got.
It's a fully
I'm gonna
stacked.
think
Oh,
of what
It's a
he's
fully
gonna say.
stacked candy section. For some
Oh,
reason,
I'm
this
going.
This
I'm-
24-hour Stewart's is like the
it has
candy shops at the mall.
I have it in my head what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Wait, you know what? First I want to
Write
make.
it down.
I
Yeah, I
have
was
my
gonna say.
original. Then
Yeah.
he's gonna go for something weird and esoteric to
No,
be
no.
like a candy
Okay.
fucking magnet.
Write down what you think.
All right. Are you going off the wall?
No. This is.
This is normal. This is comfort candy, Al. Pangolin.
I wrote two, a 1 and a 2. The number one's the first one, I think.
Okay. Seems plausible. Neither of those are off the wall, though, as far as I'm concerned.
No. Well, because he said he wasn't going to pick it off the wall.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if he'd be like a Charleston Chew or something.
Well,
like
Or
a dickhead.
or mounds.
Okay, so in a perfect world, I'm going to go there and they're going to have a Sky Bar.
See what I'm saying,
That
asshole?
was off the wall.
What's a Sky Bar?
You never had a Sky Bar?
Isn't
No.
it like a Hershey offshoot?
No.
Okay.
Well, first of all, plain Hershey bars kiss my ass. The plain milk chocolates.
You like or you don't?
So-
No, fuck off.
So a Sky Bar is a bar. It looks like a caramello, but
It's even more off the wall. Keep
No.
going.
I love caramel.
right. So a Sky Bar has it's got a section that's got a chocolate cream. It's got a section that's got a peanut butter. It's got a section that's
No
got
peanut butter.
a marshmallow. and then it's got a section that's got the caramel. So it's like awesome.
Too much going on.
But so they probably don't have that. I was gonna say something about a Charleston Chew if they had the strawberry one.
Ooh.
That's a good.
That's a hard one to
good
find.
bar.
You might be able to catch that at like a Five Below.
Right.
Yeah,
But
they do.
But in the real world situation where they
Uh-huh.
probably don't have what I'm going chunky.
Chunky what?
Chunky. That's the name of the
in a
candy
bar?
bar. You've never had a chunky bar?
Is that raisins in it?
Yeah, and
I never
peanuts.
heard of it. I want Baby Ruth or $100 grand.
Those are both good choices. But if I'm
Maybe
going snack cake realm, it's Hostess cupcakes all day.
The orange.
The orange ones are the chocolate ones. I don't care. I
No,
don't discriminate.
yeah.
I like
Okay.
I like
I'm not a
orange
Zimzer
on that.
discriminator.
All right, you're not as
But- But I also do love the Hostess fruit pies, and I don't. I don't discriminate. My favorite is the peach pie, but you have to find them.
Ooh, I've
down
never
south.
even seen
Those
a
are hard to
peach
find.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's
I
usually
like the
It's usually
apple.
apple or cherries, like the
Cherry.
standard fare.
My
Yeah.
grandmother.
The pudding ones are the
They
Yeah.
started making Boston cream ones,
yeah.
I'm a fan of.
Oh.
Pudding's the bomb.
but
My grandmother used to own a 5 and dime in Clayville.
Yeah,
She would get the Freihofer brownies in the white.
ooh,
Uh,
I haven't seen
package?
those in forever.
yeah.
Oh, they were. We used to go to church. She'd bring one for us every
Ooh,
Sunday.
church. So I wasn't attacked by a pangolin, but if I happen to be in this situation,
I could hook you up.
yeah, with a candy bar or with
No, with the
or
pangolin.
attack?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know, man.
What do you think?
I might
Was it-
just go with like a classic Reese's. I like Reese's. You know what I actually had as my like sweet for last night? I had frozen Reese's. Because I had like a 12-pack in my freezer.
You really can't beat a Snicker. Just a regular old Snicker.
Oh,
I think
I
I
like
was-
a frozen Snickers
I think
too.
I had a Snicker
yeah.
for the first time like in 15 years the other day here.
Yeah, because he was dying.
I was like low blood sugar or something. I was just like, and we had candy bars in back. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Snickers.
Nothing like a Snicker when you're hungry.
And you're bitching. There's your list.
My list, check it twice.
Yeah. What else you got on there? Anything?
Here's
Here's what pisses me off.
what really grinds Al's
I want to do a little Bills talk.
All right. So just give me 2
There's a thing
seconds.
with
Yeah.
Bills right now, this time of year,
So
No.
I
in this
had to,
hemisphere.
I had to go get my eyeball looked at
Oh,
because
yeah.
they think they can fix it. So I go and they dilate my eyes to look at it. And it literally takes them about 7 seconds to look at my eye. And then they dilate my eyes again and they look at it again for about 7 seconds and they're like, yeah, you got a cataract. But meanwhile, all day long now, I can't see fucking shit because my eye's been dilated.
Did you know you had a Cadillac?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
why I can't see out of the one eye.
And
So
what's
it-
that? A malformation on your lens or something?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
so they think they can fix it. So yeah, we're gonna get that done at some point. Not at some point, I know when, but yeah.
Well, that's good. What do they do?
Yeah.
It just laser in and out?
They do something with ultrasonic something, and they melt it and suck it out.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
That's
Ultrasound they use or something.
I think I got to work that Thursday alone.
Yeah.
Have Bilbo Baggins work with you?
Oh, God, please! You're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I've been
Are
really.
things really going
I-
downhill there?
I'm having a like hard sell on like having to come to work when Al's not here, and I'm like, you know, like are you gonna step up when like Al's like incapacitated? Well, you mean if you really need me.
Have you ever been inside of his domicile?
Once.
Is
It's
it
very plain.
is it clean?
Oh yeah, it's very plain.
I would assume it would be plain.
He sleeps on his couch and all his comics are on the mattress. Like boxes and boxes of comics, like long boxes.
Huh.
Yeah, but like everything, there's like nothing. Like there's a couch, there's a TV, but it's very plain
No internet either, right?
as far as I know. I mean, unless like his landlord pays for internet, and he just doesn't use it because he has nothing that's connected to the internet. But that's the second time that happened. Did you see these lights flickering? It's like getting brighter. It just like got bright. Is it me?
No, I did it
You
too.
did- you
It's
did-
the raping pendangulin hanging on the
It's
roof.
the pangolin.
God damn it! They followed you here, and I'm gonna get raped because of you two assholes.
Yeah.
Those are the breaks.
All right, why don't you guys answer a question for me? I got a buddy who's having his 37th 38th birthday
Strippers.
this summer. No. He came up with a really inventive idea, and I'm not really sure how he feel about it. So I'm curious to see like what you guys think. So he's gonna rent out fat cats, and like he's
Comedy club.
Yeah, he's gonna have all of us like basically roast him. Like he wants everybody to do
Ooh.
like a 5-minute set.
That can go really wrong.
Yeah. Well, he wants us all to do like 5-minute sets like for his birthday, but like the thought is like, okay, well this is your birthday and this is about you, so we're gonna probably talk about you.
Oh yeah,
Like,
when in a
how much-
roast, you're
so-
supposed to go
Yeah.
nuts.
But
Yeah.
you know, this is still, I mean, like for all intents and purposes, it's like doing a comedy set
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes of writing something that's funny is
Or-
a lot of work.
Yeah, well,
It's
more.
like a page a minute.
Real,
or
but
something,
really,
or
would
a
you
page
write,
a-
or would you just try to go off the cuff?
Do not go off the cuff.
Well, so no, not me, but like you.
I wouldn't. No.
So this is my birthday party, and you guys are coming to do comedy sets. Like, you're writing. You're gonna write
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
stand there and
I
like.
would.
You're gonna do this, or you're gonna like try to commit it to memory.
Yeah, because most people, first of all, have a fear of. Because we kind of used to do
Public
this.
speaking.
Yeah, we used to call them roast battles at my buddy's house.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't 5 minutes, but I would write shit down and put them on cards even for that. I mean, because it's hard to be extemporaneously funny like that.
Yeah.
Unless you're really, you
Good
know.
at it.
Yeah. I would, or maybe even just jot down like, hit his limp, talk about his grandmother, you know,
Yeah,
because
you're-
roasting is supposed to be no holds barred.
Yeah.
Like, anything goes.
Yes. You talk about the one time you banged his grandmother. and
Yeah,
His sister came
like-
in and gave you a hand reach
Yeah.
around.
Well, that's well.
You did
we'll
watch
revisit
that video
sometime.
that I sent you?
Yeah,
That was good.
it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
What about you? Could you do 5 minutes up on the stage?
I could do 5 minutes, but it ain't gonna turn out good.
No.
Not for whoever you're roasting.
See, with shit like that,
Yeah.
I just go DEFCON. I just say,
It's just
horrible.
like-
And that's where you get, because you're
people
gonna,
like, seriously, dude?
you're gonna get the whole bunch of people that are like really like.
sensibility.
Well, were you
shaken.
that goofy
"Oh,
shirt
yeah,
at work?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Remember the time you wore your pink socks or?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be.
And then I'll
Remember
get
the
up
time your
there.
dad jerked you off and raped
Yeah.
you in the shower?
So
Yeah.
they're either gonna be not funny or push the envelope.
Well,
There's
depends.
no in between.
Does this guy want to be eviscerated?
Yes, he likes comedy shows.
Well, then maybe.
I mean, if you
you're
get
right.
sat in the front of a comedy show, you're gonna get eviscerated.
It's really not him you have to worry about. It's his other friends that don't really,
Know your humor.
or comedy wise, and they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Wow, this guy's a real asshole."
Does he have a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, because I mean that can get.
No,
And
no.
you know what, dude? When you're
he's-
30,
He's an attractive guy who likes enjoying the company of many.
listen, when you're 37 or 38, grow up. Go to a bar or something. Go to a dinner. You don't need to throw yourself a birthday party.
Yeah.
It's a little.
The thing is,
Eh.
right? If we go out like every Friday to the bar or whatever, anyway, it's like, and like that's it feels lame in comparison because it's like, well, this is what we do every week.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I don't know. I thought it was cool and inventive. I don't know.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get up there for 5 minutes, but
5 minutes is forever.
yeah, I mean it's an eternity when you're counting.
I mean, look at
Probably
we've
would-
been
I would
we've been
probably-
talking we've been talking for like over an hour and we haven't fucking accomplished a goddamn thing.
Especially when you're supposed to be being funny.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's not
How
something
long have
we're-
we been going?
Not an hour and a half, but not
Really?
not an hour and a half.
But basically all we got out of this whole thing was the Jersey Devil raped Ryan.
That might be the title for
And
this week.
he didn't go with you?
No, I tried.
Use the bill stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And then a bunch of egg rolls. And
Yeah.
what about the Bills?
Okay, so they're making a ton of
Moves?
Everybody's saying the Buffalo might be really bad, but I think we got Damian Harris, the power running back from New England.
Okay.
We got McGovern, an O-line guard. He's a guard.
Yeah.
A big dude from Dallas. We got another wide receiver from Miami, and now they're talking about picking up Hopkins, D-Hop from Arizona.
Yeah.
Hey, D-Hop.
We might be all right. Buffalo might be all right this year.
I think you should.
What about if
Temper
we
your
got Aaron
expectations.
Rodgers?
You know he's going to the Jets, right?
He can play in the snow.
Dude, the AFC East might be disgustingly good this year.
It might just be disgusting.
You're gonna have a problem with the Jets.
A big problem.
I'm gonna have a big
Well-
problem with DeMar Hamlin.
You
He's playing.
I have a big problem with it.
You're gonna have a big problem with the Jets if they have any semblance of an offensive line, because if he can't throw touchdown passes if he's laying on his ass.
Yeah, but the Jets' defense is so good. Like, man, they were a top 5 defense last year.
Yeah.
Plus Miami, if Bobblehead doesn't get knocked out 50 times.
Bobblehead.
Yeah. Then the Chiefs are still a juggernaut. They're not East, but man, fuck.
Oh, the Chiefs.
You just fucking ruined yourself.
I
You
did.
thought about it.
Yeah. I wanted to be butt naked in Buffalo a month and a half ago.
I wanted you to be butt naked in Buffalo too. It
I
can
don't
still
know.
happen, but not for the reasons you want.
I got a real problem with the Buffalo Bills because they keep letting me down.
That Cincinnati game was just so.
So like that girl that you keep going back to, but like they cheat on you every time.
And then kick you in the balls.
Well, that too.
And then kick you in the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call you a fat loser, steal $100 out of your wallet.
But then
You gotta clap. The
a
whole
couple
time,
months goes
Marty.
by and they're like, "I miss you. I miss us." And you're like, "All right, I'm here."
Never trust a bro that says, I miss us.
I trust brothers to say that,
'Cause I like, yeah,
but
listen,
here I am.
Listen, I know myself. You don't miss anything about me.
Listen, if I don't miss that about me, how could you?
Where are you meeting these women?
All
On
over.
dating sites?
All over. I mean, like
I told you what to do.
the one before
What did you tell
the one before the current one was a
Set up.
setup. Like
Whoever did that to you needs to get kicked in the balls.
she doesn't have any, so it doesn't matter.
I said he needs to go to like Joanne Fabrics and just hang out at Joanne Fabrics, because any of the broads that you meet there, they're either cooking stuff or fixing they're sewing their own clothes or something like that. That means they're
It gets
not.
canceled again.
They're not.
It's like, hey, Deidre, that's a nice chiffon. Want to fuck?
Yeah. And
Ooh,
all these other broads that he's getting are these Tinder. Oh, swipe lefty, righty. Go to Joanne
Yeah,
Fabrics.
any broad that you meet on Tinder that you're smashing day one is not really relationship material.
I mean, I try to make relationships as long as I don't smash it. That's like, it's that weird irony where people are on Tinder and like you're trying to meet the ones that are on Tinder for the same reasons as you, which is to not like just hook up, even though it was designed as a hookup app. Yeah.
God.
So
You know who's single again? If you want to strike that match again,
she's on Tinder, so
she's.
Yeah.
You haven't
No!
been connected yet?
That's fine.
I swiped the other way when I saw it.
What's their OnlyFans? Does she have that
I
on
have
the
no
bottom?
I have no idea. I don't want to know.
You don't? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm good. I mean, I'd hit up your sister before I hit up the other one.
Well, as long as we're on.
Being honest.
I'll skip that right now.
Well,
You want thunder or lightning? Which one?
thunder like thighs or
No, just dealing with the whole, well, whatever.
after
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, it's an after show topic.
I guess the last thing.
Oh, wait, did dude wipes? Do you use dude wipes? Or am I the only one here that used dude wipes?
I started using dude wipes after you.
Did they get
Fuck.
back to you?
I have not heard since I sent them links, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I have to poke the bear again soon.
Yeah,
Yeah. What up, dude wipes?
poke
Yeah.
the bear up your asshole with
Well,
a
I
dude
did-
wipe on your face.
I had to rewatch, or I had to re-listen to some, and I had to find the ones where we brought them up. So it would
And
be
it
like-
was all in the context of you taking random shits in different gas stations,
Yeah.
right? Usually,
That should get
I
a
tried not to-
sponsorship.
that
right
should
there.
be a returning
Yeah, he doesn't do it anymore.
portion of the show.
Yeah, you've curbed
No,
my.
he just doesn't tell us he does.
No, yeah.
Now you've curbed my evil ways.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not always eating at the times that would make me do that.
Fair enough.
So like I mean, if I'm at the movies at 9:00 at night.
Have you tried the new Mexican place?
Ooh, we gotta get you
Where?
some of that. The one in Clark's Mills.
No, I drive by it every day for work.
Dude, we've
back from home.
had it.
Yeah.
We've had it. I've had it
Twice.
once with Al. He had it once with Ange.
Oh, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go tomorrow for dinner.
Well, if you want to come here, we were probably gonna order some tomorrow.
What's good?
I like their wet burrito.
I don't like whipped burritos.
So get a dry burrito.
there's
Quesadillas, nachos,
Yeah, they got all
taco
that stuff.
salads.
There's an $18 burrito that's arm length big because they show you a picture of it being like next to a guy's arm.
did they open up there?
I don't
Probably
know.
cheap
Dude,
rent.
it's packed though. It was
Everything is
packed.
doomed there. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, great. I'll go.
Yeah. The prices are a little high, but the food was good. It's not terrible. It's about what you expect. Actually, it
Yeah.
might have been cheaper than Pedro's when I think about it.
There used to be a great Mexican place at the New Hartford Shopping Center. I used to get the chicken barbecue nachos.
Yeah.
Right next to the Nicky
Yeah,
Doodles.
yeah. What was
Sloppy
it? Like
Joes?
Burrito Blues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never went there.
Yeah, they were good. They never got any business.
That sucks.
That's another place that's cursed over there. That any
Yeah.
restaurant that goes in over there.
I mean, simultaneously though, why would you try to compete with Nicky Doodles? Like, no matter what kind of other restaurant you are, like that's
Well, that Nicky Doodles doesn't do food, so
Yes, they do.
they didn't bend, did they?
They do. I
They
mean, the last
do.
time
We
I
had chili dogs over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought only the one in Northview did food, but
well, Northview's gone.
yeah, it's
Kooky Q's.
yeah.
But
They've good
pretty
jobs.
sure all the remaining ones do both.
Oh, okay.
So we got Rome, we got Verona, we got New Hartford. I don't know if there's any. I think that's it.
Very good. Very
I wish
good.
someone would open one. My last question for you though, and we kind of talked about this pre-podcast, so I want to see like what your actual like normal thought process is on this. You got you ever leave drinks in the car, like overnight?
Sure.
Like what do you leave?
Like I only drink bottled water.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you leave a bottle of water out overnight, right?
See, it's okay during the winter.
Yeah.
Because then you get ice cold.
Yeah, but like maybe like last night into today for what might be a great example of this. So it's like kind of cold, but it's not like 20 degrees cold.
It's Luke cold.
It's Luke cold. Yeah.
Is that what you would call it?
I think I would.
Yeah.
At this point.
It wouldn't be lukewarm, right? I mean, even though it's like 50 degrees.
Was that
out
the
there.
question?
Was
Yeah,
that the
that's where I was
question?
getting. That's where
You
I was
wanted to butter your own fucking roll on that?
I want to
Oh,
butter your
Jesus.
roll.
Do you want somebody assigned to butter your roll?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Yeah, I call it Luke cold only because you said it earlier.
Oh darn. Well,
But no, I don't eat in my car. I don't like that having crumbs and shit on my car.
can you butter your own biscuit, or would you like somebody assigned for it?
I can.
It was biscuit, not roll. It was a little Indian kid too.
That's right.
That's why I remember.
Yeah.
You know, we've got like a consciousness that like spans race. You know, if
You
one-
lost me.
if like one,
It's
in,
Indian radar.
yeah, if one Indian said something like,
Oh, Indian.
like racy, like we all know about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anything else?
I got nothing. I
Oh.
bitched about the eye doctor.
You bitched about eye doctor.
I got nothing else
I
today.
want candy bars, egg rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about a
everything.
lot of food today.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a problem. I'm going out for dinner, but not till 6:30.
Where
so
you going?
Applebee's.
Oh,
Applebee's.
Well, I pitched another place, and my buddy's bringing his kid with him. So like, he's like, I don't want to bring her to a bar. I'm like,
Applebee's is a neighborhood bar and grill.
yeah, and grill. I tried pitching
I have a real problem with like places
I
that
pitched an ale house, and I thought the food would be better than Applebee's, but maybe not. He
they
said-
never know how to behave like when kids are in a bar area.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It should be.
Applebee's is kind of pretty neutral because it's mostly like whatever booths.
Yeah.
You know, you really want to be at the bar, you go to the center. Who's going to Applebee's for the bar?
I brought a chick there for her 21st birthday and it cost me like $140.
That's obscene.
Because each drink was, she's like, I want a chocolate double Dutch martini with a flopsy jack off on it. I'm like, oh, how much is that? She's like, oh, it's only like $28. I'm like, oh, am I going to get blown after this? I was like, yeah, that's fine.
I went on
And she was so shithoused. There was no blowing.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I went on one date like that one on Tinder, like where like the girl kept asking for stuff, and I was just like, well, this isn't. There's not going to be a date too. Like I didn't say that to her.
I thought for Tinder you just meet at a random alley and you fuck
No,
each
that's
other.
Bumble or whatever.
No Bumble.
Grinder.
Grinder.
Isn't that for double zeros?
Yeah.
Grinder?
Wait, no. Grinders for double sticks.
Oh,
Stick shifts.
Two
Full-
stick shifts.
Four on the
fullies?
floor?
Yeah.
Grinders just for full and fullies?
Yeah, dudes. Dude on dude.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's for sandwiches.
What's that?
Grinder. Are we eating grinder?
Oh. Navy beans,
Navy.
navy. I played that for my wife the first time ever 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Now she sings it nonstop.
Ooh, I just realized I might have to go to GameStop tonight. I think there might be a midnight / 9 o'clock release.
Oh, Ferrari 4 remake?
I'm
getting
so
it too.
so pissed about that. I had the collector's pre-ordered, and they like it's cursed to order collector's editions that are GameStop exclusive. I had one for Arkham Knight, and they all fell off a boat, and nobody got them. And guess what? All the Re4 ones were canceled too.
Because they fell off a boat?
Who knows what the fuck happened to them.
Yes.
They found out that they were like painted with asbestos or something.
Yeah.
But
They got raped by a pendangulin or whatever the fuck you call it.
The flying Jersey Devil?
yeah, the
Jesus.
new mascot of the podcast,
Yeah.
the fucking devils.
We need somebody to draw. We need an artist rendering.
Yeah, I'll get on
But
it.
I want it holding me while it's raping me in midair.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All
All right. Let me win, Wazzle.
Yeah.
Fucking Penganglin.
Pengangalin.
You okay over there, Penganglin?
Hopefully this thing recorded the whole time.
What the fuck?
Ah, it did.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be late.
For what?
Dinner.
What time is it? Did he not know you
Recorded the
podcasted
whole